Hello and welcome back to the Bump Out podcast. My name is Hayden Short and I'm joined by my friend, Adrian Messner.
Hello, Hayden.
We're not best friends this week.
No, we're not.
Don't look straight at me.
I'm not even going to
For those listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts,
No eye contact.
the decider, 9th of July,
Done. Hayden, look,
Game 3.
it's been really nice doing this podcast
let's not
with you,
look at
but
each
I'm just
other this
going
whole
to...
podcast.
Let's not do it at all.
Let's look at the camera the whole podcast.
I'll look at you. All right, fine.
Let's look at the camera most of the podcast.
That's going to be really difficult. I hate not talking to someone.
Okay. Welcome to our Origin 3 special.
It's very special.
I'd ask you how you are, but we're both pumped.
Well, fucking pumped as.
Off a really good session of Pilates.
Oh, yeah. The preview a little bit later than normal,
Yeah.
but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. big
I'm
time.
enjoying it, man. The hype around Game 3, the decider, I can't believe that it happened. I wanted a decider, just literally being selfish as content creators that we are,
Yes.
just feeding at the mouth of content.
That's exactly right. Before we get into it, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, follow us. TikTok, follow us. Like us on Facebook, subscribe, and watch us on YouTube. You'll be able to see this full episode up.
Sure will.
Episode 119. And of course, feel free to leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
No less.
If you haven't.
If you haven't, come on.
If you haven't.
Please.
Which most likely you have.
Yeah.
Are we going
most
to go
likely.
do you want to go to the team straight away or do you just want to have an open chat? I'll go read Queensland.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can read us New South Wales.
Sure thing.
Game 3, 8:05, Wednesday, 9th of July. Queensland Maroons. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow at fullback. On the wings, Xavier Coates, Valentine Holmes. Centres, Robert Toya and Gemmet Shibasaki. 6 and 7, we have Cameron Munster and Captain alongside Tommy Dearden. 8, front rowers, we have Josh Papali'i and Tino Fa'aso Malawi. Hooker, Harry Grant. Second rowers, Ruben Cotter and Kurt Capewell. 13, Trent Loiero keeps his spot there. 14, Kurt Mann. 15, Lindsay Collins. 16, Patrick Carrigan. 17, Jeremiah Nanai. 18, Reece Walsh. That's hot.
Lightning Walsh.
Hot stuff.
That bench is unchanged, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's exactly how it lined up.
Yes.
Very interesting, mate. Very interesting. Let's go now to New South Wales for Game 3 to decider. Dylan Edwards at fullback. On the wings, Brian To'o and Zach Lomax. Stephen Crichton and Latrell Mitchell are the two centres. Our 6 and 7 is Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary. Forward pack starts with the props, Max King and Payne Haas with Reece Robson at hooker. Second row is Liam Martin and Angus Crichton. Isaiah Yeo locks the scrum. Our interchange is Connor Watson in the 14, Spencer Lenu, Hudson Young and Stefano Utokamanu. 18th man currently, Jacob Carraz.
Because To'o, a bit of an injury cloud.
So they said he has a partial tear in his LCL, which is a minor ligament in the knee.
Lateral crucial ligament.
13-day turnaround from when he sustained. They're very confident.
Confidence. Wow.
They're very confident that he'll be able to
strengthen the whole time, then rest.
Yeah, literally. It'll be just
Okay.
strengthened. So there's nothing you can actually I think the rehab is just strengthened. There's no actual process, no surgery, none of that sort of stuff.
No clean outs or anything.
No clean outs,
Nice.
which is positive, and I think that's why they're so confident.
I like
So
that.
If they don't,
Yeah. Jacob Carraz.
Carraz
We had him in game 1.
yeah.
We had him, didn't we? Was
sure
there-
did.
Along because Zach Lomax was out, we had To'o on one wing, Carraz on the other wing.
Well, yeah, Lomax was only one game
Yeah.
into his,
And they
his
picked him
return.
straight away, which
They did.
godsend now.
Yeah, looking back, great decision.
I think so. If you told me last year that we'd come into this Origin series in game 3 and have Hammer at fullback, Gemmet Shibasaki, who was playing rugby union a few years ago and had about 7 different team transfers, and Robert Toya, who's come off like 3 ACLs, I think it was, to finally play first grade and then get his spot and opportunity in the census for the Queensland Maroons, I would have said you don't know rugby league.
100%. I actually can't believe, if you did tell me that, last year, I'd say to you, one, who's Shibasaki? Never heard of him.
That
Jamal?
one, the one who played ages ago.
Yeah, I've heard of Jamal. Is that his dad?
Brother.
Older
Pretty
brother.
sure. Pretty sure.
Gemmet only 26. That is to my surprise as well.
Yeah. I don't think
Very
it's his
young.
dad. That's rough.
Well,
That's real rough.
I don't know how it all works. The logistics of the family. And then again, I probably wouldn't remember that far back, surely.
Yeah.
But Hammer, the first player in history to play 3 games of State of Origin, 3 different positions in the same series.
Wow.
Wing,
Yep.
centre, and fullback. Or centre first.
First wing. Wow. Didn't know that stat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Random stats guy, shout out.
Yeah. I think if Reece Walsh was fully fit, you'd go Reece.
Yeah.
But you need him fully fit and firing. the way he played on the weekend. We've been talking about the phone calls a lot this year.
Yeah.
It's been an ongoing theme, the scripts and the phone calls from the coaches.
Especially for Origin.
Aussies, Tonga, Samoa, New Zealand. We talked about all of it last year into this year.
Yeah.
This one was definitely a fitness decision. Is it going to be a downfall of Queensland? It could be, because even though what you saw Walsh last week, basically similar clone to Ponga, just straight up through the middle, roll for the forwards. The forwards were rolling. Walsh didn't have to do too much freaky stuff.
Yep.
Took his man on when he needed to. A lot of success there against the Sharks and then against the Warriors.
It'll be very like a similar game plan.
Good under the high ball.
Yeah.
He was basically playing how he needed to play for Queensland, just to show he could do it, and he could. He did
played
very
the
well.
role. Played the role exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. The only thing that I thought is they haven't gone the safe option here. The safe option for me was, or the clear option was always going to be Hammer to fullback now.
Yep.
With the amount of injuries and Reese's fitness. I even personally agreed with that. I thought they might have brought in Taulagi.
I agree.
Taulagi?
Yep. And then
Onto
drop
the wing?
Holmes.
Well, it would have been onto the wing and then Holmes centre.
Really?
Yeah. With Toya.
Do you think it's rough he missed out?
Taulagi?
Did he play good enough for the Cows?
But I just think he's proven.
I
He's
agree.
proven, and I think the only reason he wasn't picked in game one was his fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, if he had played all those 13 rounds, I think he would have got picked.
Yeah, I
surely,
agree.
right?
Well, Holmes has been playing that good, I think.
Holmes is back into some form as well. I loved how he played centre on the weekend.
Yeah.
Playing left as well. Toya plays right. It nearly the stars lined up.
Coming out of his own end, very good. Good finisher.
So what's
Maybe a bit of a storyline there as well about the Valentine Holmes on the wing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
So what do you think Gemmett specifically is going to be bringing to this game then?
Same as Toya.
Same as Toya?
Defensive resilience.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think he has a lot in attack.
Repeated
We've
efforts.
talked about it.
Repeated defensive efforts.
That's it. Just be solid.
Yeah.
That's all you need to be. Usually Queensland have that flashy guy in the back, and at the moment it's Hammer.
Yeah.
That's it. At the back of shape, it'll be consistency. It won't be. It'll be boring. You bring Papali'i out of retirement, Cotter, Capewell, Loiero. What do you see there? You see resilience and consistency.
Meat and potatoes,
Yeah,
as
you
we
don't
like
see
to call
much. You see Tino going at him, and you see the rest of the boys behind him just pushing him along.
Yeah.
Capewell arguably is a bit of consistency too.
He definitely is.
A bit erratic.
consistency. Yeah.
A bit erratic. He can get up and do what you need to do. Has a bit of talent. The other guys probably not as much. They're just job doers.
Well, that's the same thing. Even like when you look at Ruben Cotter, both Firma fans over here,
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
But
I still probably would have put an eye there.
I think that 9 needs to be there. I loved. How does he go from Queensland's best in game 1 to what did he play? 15 minutes off the bench last game.
Felt like it. Barely saw him.
Yeah.
I know the weather was tough and it's hard to change it around, but
Yeah. I suppose, and they've made a lot of changes, eh? Like, it does surprise me Mo Fodawaker completely dropped. I thought maybe he would have been at least dropped back to the bench, but then who are you going to...
yeah.
Your bench
I liked
performed
Lindsay
well.
Collins. Really like Lindsay Collins.
Yeah, he's
Fit
bench
Lindsay
role.
Collins coming in for the Papali'i. Tino. I think Carrigan needs to play more minutes.
Yep.
Talk to me what your thoughts are on Liero starting, because I want to get how many minutes he played.
On the arrow starting?
Yeah.
Well, I thought similar to the role that he does at Manly, at Melbourne,
Yep. I got you.
it was spot on. It was spot on. And I think Billy just needed a little bit of solidarity.
Yep.
I think we mentioned it after game 2. He went to his Melbourne boys. He went back to what he knows.
Yep.
He went back to the people he can trust.
Yep.
How many minutes?
Game 2, what do you think, Patrick Carrigan? I thought it
30?
was more towards 20.
30,
25.
35?
33.
Bit low.
Still think it needs to be more.
45?
How? Trent Liero, 55. So can you switch that
There's a
around?
split.
But then there's no point. Then put Liero on the bench. Because what, is Liero taking the sting out of the game, or is he adding the value in the shape?
How many minutes did Mo play?
Mo played 23 minutes.
Yeah, see, that's the role Papali'i's going to play. He's going to come on.
yeah.
He's going to try and snuff out Haas.
How many minutes do you think Tino played?
A lot or a little?
Have a guess.
60?
44.
So it's a very balanced.
But I don't like... Maybe that's what it is. No fatigue. Play at your best. It's like touch footy. Go on for a few sets. Couple sets, get off.
Go on, go hard, come off.
Yeah. Do your best 100% of the time.
Again,
rather than give away the penalties like Queensland did.
he's the...
You don't have to hold down the ruck and win the ruck as much if you have the 80-minute players on the bench ready and raring to go.
It's a
So
limited
maybe-
role, and he's probably saying, look, you guys are going to go out there and it's going to be a different role than you used to, but this is exactly what I need from you. And that's probably why you won game 2.
Ruben Cotter, 66 minutes.
Yeah,
Harry Grant,
don't like
80.
it. Don't like it.
Mm.
I don't-
66, that means Lindsay Collins come on for 36, Kurt Mann for 36, Carrigan 33, Nanai 27.
27. It's not enough. It's not enough for him to impact the game.
No.
And you want him to be... That's what he's there for. He's on that bench for, like, we're chasing points here. Get him out
Change
there.
it around.
Change it around.
Yeah.
Cotter's not going to win you that game on an edge.
I'm hoping it's a dry track too. I don't want this spitting rain and it's obviously going to be cold, but I don't want a nice surface.
Dry track suits who?
Probably New South Wales. But I think Queensland can... I think now they know what to do to match him. I think they can match him.
Yeah. What was the game?
Cleary's got to stand up.
Game of 2 halves in the second game. First game was pretty dominant.
Yeah. Very dominant.
Pretty dominant.
Yeah. Queensland made too many errors. Their worst enemy. Their own worst enemy. So now you know how to win.
So the game's gone back to the basics. Whoever wins the basics should come out on top.
If Queensland win this is better than... Which one was the worst
2020.
Queensland team? Worst Queensland
2020.
team? This is better than then.
I have to agree.
Toya and Shibasaki.
I have to agree because I'm looking at your backs. Where's your spark coming from? Where's your spark?
I think Toya. Coates went missing in game 2 as well.
Munster's going to have
Yeah.
probably his best game if he's win.
Papali'i's just going to roll. You just got to roll. It's just... The game is so simple. The game is so simple.
Well, you can tell by this, what are they going to do?
Complete your sets, roll
Complete
down the
your
field,
sets,
kick
roll
to the
through.
corners.
Where are they going to try and attack through? The ruck again.
And who's going to try and...
It's Harry Grant,
It's going to be
Munster.
Harry Grant, Munster. And
Dearden.
who's coming off the back of that? Hammer.
Yeah. It's support play.
Flying through. It's going to be
It's
all
Melbourne,
support.
bro.
It's going to be all support. It's boring footy, but it's Slater and it's Melbourne.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to go, Hammer, watch me, get me in training.
Yeah.
I'll run the holes I want you to run. You just be there. Just be there.
Bro,
It's
as
like
a footy
Benji
fanatic.
at training. Benji does the same thing.
Yeah, he jumps in and
Benji
just says,
jumps
this
in
is
and
what you got to do.
they reckon the guys at training, they go, I don't even know how he still does it. You don't
That's
lose
Toey
that
stuff.
touch.
That's
You don't-
Toey
I
stuff,
would
bro.
love to be there for Queensland and just watch him.
I go for New South Wales and I hate every bit of Queensland, even about you.
Yep.
And you're my best mate. And there's a lot of love there.
Friend.
So much
I
hate.
said friend today.
It's
You're lucky you're over
a couple
there.
of elbows, mate.
I'm
Don't you
lucky.
worry.
I'm trying to lean over and get you. You're lucky I
Just-
can't.
You have...
If I could touch you right now, I'd be elbowing you in the
What
face.
day are we today? Tuesday? T minus 7 days until I take your fucking head off. Just watch yourself over there.
In
alright?
8 days from now.
8 days from now.
That's nice.
10 days from
What
your
time
birthday.
are we at? 6:13.
10 days from your birthday. Big one
Yeah.
coming up.
Big, huge one. Huge.
know what?
It'll be a big week.
Do I want Queensland to win for your sake for your birthday?
Nah, stuff it.
Absolutely fucking not.
No, I don't care. I want to have
You
a good
don't
day
care.
either
I
way.
care.
I care. We're going
I
to win.
care.
I know it's not going to ruin my week if we lose. Because it's about me.
I'm going to be yelling in
Not
front
about-
of my TV again. I can just see it.
Yeah. Unless they want to send us their
Nah.
NRL. Also, Big Ant, reach out, send us Rugby League Live 6.
Yes, that'll be nice. We are taking... What would the word be? A very classy word for free stuff.
Donation.
We're taking donations.
Taking donations. We're taking... Well, this is an incentive as well. We promote the game every week for free.
We do.
Or this one actually is not for free. We have a giveaway. Caxton
do.
Street Brewing Co. As you can see from our caps.
From our
Our
caps.
hats right here. If you're watching us on YouTube,
We had a very successful watch party for game 2.
we did.
Now imagine game 3.
100 comments already.
Already.
Are you going to win?
Have we-
Maybe.
Have
Do you
we doubled?
How do you win? You have to comment on our post on Instagram, bumpout.podcast, follow us, like the post,
Yep.
and comment, tag someone you want to take. Simple as that. Unlimited wings. Packaged and tapped beer.
That's also unlimited for 2 hours.
House wines.
That's crazy.
And the good thing is, my dad was talking to someone about it up in Queensland, and they were saying, well, how long's it for? It's probably pre-game. No. Game starts at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You have another hour.
1 hour pre, 1 hour during, and then
You're done. By
You're already
then,
done.
Then the business starts.
Business.
Bit of business.
business has happened.
It happens at halftime. Then you need to get the drinks into you,
Roll
load
on.
up,
Yeah.
and then you get real into the footy.
Exactly.
The footy lovers.
The footy lovers.
Hopefully, whoever wins is a footy lover, not just a lover of beer and stuff. But although they're both, they
Either or.
they coincide with each other, don't they?
Either or. Hayden, can you buy the tickets if you
You can.
don't win the giveaway?
Our ticket link, it's in our bio. So if you go to our bio, which is there's a little bio site. It says bio site on our page, Bump Out Podcast. You click it, you go to it. It says giveaway you can go on the giveaway or you can go to the tickets. Game 3.
This is
the
strictly
decider.
strictly an Instagram giveaway.
Yes.
So if you're watching this somehow, if we decide to clip this up and get it out to the listeners / watchers, that's where you're going to find it.
Exactly right.
Secure your spot today or Sunday after we do the giveaway.
After the giveaway, you can buy your tickets too.
Yeah, that's a good thinking.
Thoughts on Papali'i being brought in?
Love it.
Same.
Love it.
I don't think Mo did that much wrong though.
You know what, but what's it done? It's created a fucking story. It's created a headline.
United the Queenslanders.
And it's just...
It's setting up nicely, isn't it?
Billy's made a couple of decisions this series in particular, and I can't wait to talk about them in the review so that we can have hindsight, I suppose. But if I'm looking forward and I'm taking a leaf out of your book, I'm being an oracle. Papali'i comes out, he fucking scores the first try, puts Haas on his ass, mind the pun.
Just a couple times.
Just a couple times, not too much.
Just to
so
that,
not
just
to
that
hurt
momentum.
him. Just for
A
momentum.
little bit of momentum.
Sets the tone for the game.
Shock. Bit of shock factor for
And
the
Cameron
New South
Munster
Welshmen.
being named captain and then coming out and backing that up.
Straight attack from Tommy Dearden.
What is it, man? It's going to go exactly to the script in New South Wales territory.
It feels a lot like as well they're mixing the success of Canberra with the success in the past of Storm.
Yeah.
The boringness of Storm.
And then if you look on the other hand, New South Wales trying to be like Penrith and possibly the Bulldogs currently.
The new age.
The new age.
Defensive resilience, but at the same time, it's just talent all over the park.
It's just straight out talent.
It is. This is, unfortunately, Penrith and Dogs v Storm and Canberra. Or it's Storm v Penrith. The nucleus is Storm v Penrith.
It is.
Who wins that? It depends on the year.
It does.
Depends on the year. They got a 4-peat, but you beat. You
So
didn't
you're
beat
saying
Storm
we're going to
every
win?
year.
We're going to win by 4. Is that what you're saying?
You didn't beat Storm every year, and you shouldn't have beat Broncos. So that's another thing. They should have won 2.
There's no you.
It just depends.
I'm not Penrith, mate. There's no you.
That's okay.
New South Wales, mate.
You can have it.
Is it this
You
side?
can have it. Yeah, that side.
This side.
That side. Yeah.
How odd is that? Normally I felt
I
like
thought it was on your left.
the logo would be on the left.
Usually.
Maybe on the new jerseys.
Well, New South Wales Rugby League is there.
Yeah,
So maybe that's the team is the Blues, but New South Wales Rugby League is what you're representing?
maybe so.
Maybe.
So.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I'm sure that on the new jersey, it's
It is
switched
on the
around
left?
for the Blues. Yeah,
What year is this?
2008.
Nice.
2008 original. Not a heritage. It's original from 2008.
Is that from Dad?
Yeah. Nice core memories there, mate.
Great gift.
Let's talk a bit more about New South Wales while we're here.
Yeah, sure.
No
For sure.
changes. Does that surprise you as a Queenslander?
No. Not
Especially
really.
after losing game 2? No?
By 2. No. The main change, Utoi Kamanu, isn't it?
Utoi
Utoi Kamanu
Kamanu-
was starting?
No. So we
Because
rolled
we
with
said Utoi Kamanu would start.
1-17. We are exactly how we were in game 2.
Did we say Utoi Kamanu would start?
I thought he would because I liked Max King off the bench.
Yes, and with the role that they
Continue that
played,
role.
and they just thought just promote and then bring on and stay.
Yeah.
Okay. But then he didn't. He started Max King and kept Utoi Kamanu where
But
he
then
was.
switched the role.
Yes.
And Itokamani just didn't have the impact. Didn't play the minutes.
Well, who would you go? If you
I-
didn't have Utoi Kamanu,
Oh, I would have went Keon starting.
do you think the last couple of weeks he's been his worst?
Last week wasn't great. Facial fracture does that to you, but
Oh, yeah. Getting dominated as well.
they did.
Getting
They were
absolutely
They were
dominated.
on the back foot. It's a completely different game, bro. He goes and plays for New South Wales. It's
Well, it's the same as Tyrell May.
yeah.
You fall off because you're carrying your team for 14 weeks.
You're not wrong.
And then you have to keep standing up. Yeah, you have a couple off weeks and you stand out because you've been so good.
Yeah.
Worst is his worst enemy, unfortunately.
But it's also like the middle of the year fatigue starting to hit. Like you're gonna have a down game here and there.
Yeah, well, most players have, apart from Payne Haas.
Yeah, you're
He's
not
so
wrong.
scary. Just second rows is probably the most out of form they've ever been.
Liam
Second
and
rows,
Angus.
I'm
Angus
being scared of them.
I told you, man.
There was a touch of that form back for Angus, wasn't there?
Angus is
He's a bit of an
just
origin boy.
coming back, bro.
All right,
Just
another
coming
one.
back.
Who's closest to the man of the series? It's probably Munster.
It's genuinely down to last game. Genuinely down to last game.
Munster, To'o.
See, I'm big on Lomax, man.
Lomax won first game?
So our first man of the match. No, what was it? Was it Cleary?
Can I have a
Or was
look?
it Isaiah Yeo? Might have been Isaiah Yeo.
Can we check that up? Is that on the site?
You should be able to see it.
No,
I think it
don't.
would be. From from memory, it must have been, or was it, or did Cleary even just get it?
Not sure.
I really don't remember.
Who do you think's closest though?
I think closest, genuinely, let's say out of our contenders, we say they come out and they play well. They play an 8 out of 10, both evenly. Munster's closest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to have to say, yeah, I think it's Lomax for me in New South Wales.
Yeah.
No, you know who it would be? It'd be Payne Haas, bro.
Yeah, okay.
It'd be Payne Haas.
Payne Haas was the one in...
Payne Haas was
man of the
game
match.
one.
Game one.
Payne Haas was game one.
Into Munster.
Munster.
Because we did say it was Payne Haas and Zach Lomax.
Is it out of either of them? Probably.
I think it's Payne Haas, Lomax, To'o,
To'o did play well.
into Munster, Tino, Capewell.
See, Capewell wasn't there for game one. That's the only thing.
But he dominated game 2.
I don't think he did. Is Harry Grant a shout?
Yeah. For consistency.
Genuinely?
But game 1, no. He was average.
Genuinely, I think it could be whoever wins this man of the match in game 3 wins the man of the series. Because it's the biggest moment.
But if Munster stands up, it doesn't get me to the match. Like Hammer plays gun, but
But
Munster
if Queensland win, Munster's got to get it.
Tino could get it. Tino's been playing, even game 1, really good.
Yeah.
Consistent.
I just hope it doesn't go to no offense. It sounds like I'm hating on him a lot, but Ruben Connor. I hope it doesn't go to someone like that. I don't think he's...
I don't think it could. It couldn't. It couldn't. I don't think it can.
No, if it's New South Wales, my money would be on Payne Haas first.
Yep.
My number 2 would be Zach
like
Lomax. My number 3 would be Brian To'o.
Yeah.
And then if we go to Queensland side, 1 would be Munster, 2 would be Tino, and 3 Harry Grant.
Yeah.
What about you? 1, 2, and 3 from either side. If we're going on speculation.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I just did that.
Yep.
But
Did you?
I did. I said Payne Haas, Zach Lomax, Brian To'o.
Yep.
Into exactly what you said, but with Capewell at the end.
Yeah, no.
I still think Capewell, watch him win it. Watch Capewell.
Crazy.
Watch Capewell come win this.
I hope not.
Though he has to stand up for the Warriors now too. There's so much for him to...
He has a big year coming up.
Huge.
Huge year. Would he take over? No, he wouldn't take over captaincy.
No, Fisher.
Fisher Harris.
Maybe when he's out, he probably would. RTS though.
Yeah.
You've got those boys as well. I think Papali'i's bringing his Canberra form in. Just doing exactly what he's doing, and it looks like Carrigan to be Tarpane. Papali'i given the spell, Carrigan to come on.
So to play Carrigan through the middle, through the front row rotation.
It's silly to not start Carrigan though. Look, we have a lot of people that are messaging us on our Instagram and telling us why is he named still at asking why is he still at 16. I think it's the lack of depth. I think it's lack of depth. I don't think it's anything to do with him.
Because if you take him off that bench, it's probably a bit light. Like Man,
what you put
Collins.
You put Mo there. Papali'i's going to do a job at the moment. He's been doing it perfectly.
Yeah.
I would love to know the average minutes. I'm going to say his average minutes recently are probably a bit higher, 40, 45 minutes for Canberra, Papali'i. But I'd say in the past, they were down to 30 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah.
Max.
Ricky would really teeter him off.
At the start of the year, I'm sure it was 30. Tarpane was dominating.
The only thing now that we've got both teams side by side, Connor Watson, Kurt Mann.
Kind of crossed out.
Line through it, right?
I'm still a big fan of Watson, though.
Spencer Leniu, Lindsay Collins. What does Lindsay Collins bring to Queensland? Probably the energy that Spencer has. Then I'm going to go Hudson Young, Jeremiah Nanai.
Yep.
Crossed out. And then Utuka Manu and Carrigan.
Carrigan pips him.
That's where you're going to get
your
advantage.
I like Leniu pips. I think Leniu pips Collins because of...
Oh, if we're going one-on-one...
Because of the way they play... I like Leniu's impact.
Yeah.
Collins is more consistent. I just think Queensland won't lose the consistency.
Right.
I know that word's been coming up a lot, but it feels like when they get on the field, it's going to be the same game plan. It's the Haas-Willison for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Just do the job that Haas just built.
Yeah.
He built the foundation. Just roll with it.
See, I think if you look at, even if you're going through the starting side, I just think this game screams interchange is going to win this game. There's going to be a choice. I suppose that's the thing where the coaches come into the game, choosing what players come on.
Yeah, it is very important, especially in this one.
I think that's genuinely going to decide this game.
I think New South Wales fans will decide the game.
Yeah, okay. Well,
having the home base, I think could help a lot.
We'd obviously sell it out, right?
Oh yeah,
it'd be 75,000.
Depends on the weather. What do you think? You still back it? If it's shit house, I think it's supposed to clear up from Thursday. So
yeah, but if you had tickets and Origin was, I'm going, bro.
Going. Just rug up.
Yeah, you'd.
Like you'll see New South Wales lose 13 plus either way. Like it doesn't really matter, eh?
I haven't had a stab at Queensland all fucking day.
It doesn't
right?
really matter,
Fucking
does
come
it?
here, man.
Doesn't matter. I'm having a stab at you.
Stab at you.
I didn't care about New South Wales. I'll stab you.
Come do something, bro.
I'll stab you.
Come do something. Come do something.
Shout out to school.
Shout out to school teams.
You won't know what we're talking about.
No one
because
will. That's good.
We're not going to bring stuff up because we don't say names anymore.
Exactly right.
And
Exactly
kids
right.
don't have knives, obviously.
No.
That's what we're saying.
On the field, will there be a punch on, yes or no?
No. They're
really
too
wish you said
stupid.
yes.
Nah, it's too stupid. Sorry, they're too smart.
Yeah.
You can't ruin a whole game for your whole state because of your own ego. I think pushy cuffs.
What do they do?
The little grab of the collar. And
I'll
the
show
little
you how they
shove,
do it soon.
Little shovies.
Yeah.
That's all. It has to be.
shoves.
Shove will be straight away in the ruck. Even giving away an early penalty, but being annoying about it, like a late elbow or something, or hand on the head on the ground straight away, because you won't get binned or anything for stupid play early on. It's considered.
They're going to push.
It's constant stuff.
They're going to push.
So I think persistency, keep going at it, keep going, be a bit grubby. Harry Grant in the ruck's the best at it. I think he's one of the best. Carrigan tries, doesn't get away with it. Harry Grant is one of the best nice guys who's a grub. Sorry for saying the G word. Should we beep that?
Beep.
Should we beep it? Beep. Beep it, post producer. Beep.
Beep.
Beep that G
You
word
don't have
out.
to beat it. You don't have to
beep it out.
No,
It's
keep
rude.
it in.
It's rude now. Billy Slater says, don't call him a G word. Aaron
A
Woods.
G word. Okay.
G word.
Let's just keep that at that, honestly. I don't even want to share my opinion on that. Jeez, that went a bit far, didn't it?
Yeah.
Went a bit far. They got
A
to
bit
do
further than it needed to be.
got to do what they got to do to pump up the game, mate.
So we were talking in the green room
Yes.
about Jacob Kiraz comes in for To'o. That means it looks like Lindsay Smith stays 19, Bradman Best comes into 18th man.
I think so.
I'm bringing Burton back.
You bring or
Can you bring Burton back? If he plays this week, can you bring him back?
if he plays, I don't think you could.
Like physically
Surely you
or
gotta-
legally? Is there a legal thing?
I have no
Like
idea.
in the rules of the game?
Never
Can-
done the research on it. I'd say if he plays, it's got to be extenuating circumstances. Like
Like
you
someone goes down a train
bro, you
badly
should
or
have
something.
Like if you have 3 people go down and you're like, even your 19th can't cover. Like there needs to be extenuating circumstances.
So they
but-
said Isaiah Katoa was in there, but he's not even in the list.
well, he's in the extended squad. You know how they brought in they bring in 4 people who aren't named.
But wouldn't he be on the list?
No, you bring in 4 people
On top of the two?
of the 20.
Oh, wow.
On top of the 20.
On top of the 2 extras.
So you name
Wow.
20?
Okay.
And then you can have 4 extras that come in. I think we had Preston Dewey, Cody Ramsey was there. Who else have I seen in there?
Preston.
Did I say that?
You said Preston, yep.
Preston Dewey, Cody
Dewey.
Ramsey was there.
They're the 3 that I saw, yeah.
And then I think last game, I've heard whispers of Wilton.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Wilton, Jack Williams,
Ooh, I like
and
that.
Isaiah Katoa.
Jack Williams.
Mm.
Yeah, because Queensland was Purdue,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Purdue went, I'm sure.
Mm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Don't know. I saw the video, but I'm just not too sure.
Yeah, I know. Should we do a...
Score.
So we'll do a score.
Man of the
Obviously,
match.
winner, score,
Man of the match or man of the series?
man of the series. You have to get man of the series.
Man
right?
of the match and series?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they'll
go
roll
both.
in this. Okay, do
So
both.
winner, score,
Yep.
winner, score, man of the match, man of the series.
Cool.
Because I reckon they could be different.
They could be different.
I reckon if Hammer has a blinder, he hasn't had a blinder in game 1 and 2. You can't just give it to him in the 3rd game.
Right.
But if Munster's been consistent, or Harry Grant, like you said, that's it. It's done for me.
That's fair. Would you
So
like me to...
You go first. You
Like me
lost the
to-
2nd game.
I'll open up. I'll open the bat. I'll bat
Open up.
first.
I like going 2nd.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So my winner is going to be New South Wales. I'm going to say there will be 6 tries in the game. There's going to be 3 all, so 3 each, and it'll end up 18-14 with Zach Lomax, man of the match, Payne Haas, man of the series.
Queensland missed their goals
Queensland
because
missed
they're
2.
on the wing.
Yeah.
Because they're on the wing. Because it's Xavier Coates does something, stands up again. He's been so quiet. The most quietest I've seen him even this
That's
season,
a-
I reckon.
That's a big thing. Like normally you have a lot of pressure on your outside backs. This year, not so much. You're
The
sort of
senses
scraping in.
Senses have taken it off him, haven't
Yeah.
they? Usually you're like, oh, can go guy do it? He's got old legs. It's just young.
Oh, is that a
Young,
little,
young with
little
2.
preview to your man of the match? Is it?
Who?
Xavier Coates.
Gagai.
Origin Gagai.
Gagai coming back. People were yelling for maybe Gagai comes back.
Well, if you needed a
Don't have
centre,
the running in his legs, I don't think. You could,
it'd
but
be nice for nostalgia, but
yeah,
apart from that,
Papali'i's
realistically,
already there for nostalgia.
yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
your story.
I
Hayden,
think so.
Tell me what you think.
So you went Zach Lomax and Payne Haas.
I wanted to
That's
flip him
nice.
around, but then I thought if
Payne
Haas,
Haas, player of this. That's so nice.
yeah,
Man of the series or player of the series?
man of the
Doesn't
series,
matter?
man of the series.
Okay. I'm going to say game 3, the decider. Queensland Maroons win. Shock. New South Wales. I'd love to see the track. It's hard to say this.
That's what
it's
I mean.
so hard to say this
That's
far
why
out,
I teeted it. Initially, I thought, oh, maybe it'll be points, but then I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm
but if
thinking.
it's cold and dewy, not going to be a lot.
I'm going to go 23-18. 23-18. I think it's going to be a missed goal, but then there's going to be a field goal. 23-18 Queensland.
Okay.
So there'll be points, but they may miss the kicks again. Weather permitting.
Okay.
And I'm going to go man of the match. I'm going to go man of the match Munster, man of the series Munster. I think there isn't much else there. The boys are just trying to compliment Munster. That's
Munster's
what
the
I'm feeling.
captain.
Feeling they're trying to... It's Munster's team now. Dearden does his job. I could see Dearden and Hammer having a blinder.
Mm-hmm.
Just no errors.
So you're thinking
The aerial threat, no
another
errors?
captain's knock.
Has to be. It's all Munster, I think.
So
it's
will
all
it-
Munster.
So will it be his greatest ever Origin game or no?
Nah.
No?
Nah, it just does a job. I think he understands now. He's not that young, outlandish player right now. He's playing a role in everything he does. I feel like he's calculated.
Okay.
Like in game 2, those runs he made, has so many runs of just nothing runs.
17 runs. Do you remember
Nothing
that?
runs. And he's
Crazy.
just straightening it up.
Doing the same thing for Melbourne at the moment too, taking so many runs.
Barely doing anything though in attack, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Letting the other boys around him. It's
good.
a captain's knock.
It is captain.
It's maturity.
So if you let me just throw something at you. If you had
Yeah.
to say there's going to be a different man of the match for the
Yeah.
for the game,
For the game?
but man of the series you can keep at Munster.
Yeah.
If you had to pick someone
Hammer.
Hammer.
Hammer. The boys I think if New South Wales get too complacent again,
Yeah.
get high on their horse, so just, let's go, boys, we got them, we're better than them, which they are. I think that's when
Is
Hammer...
is that a little subtle thing that you try and do to put it in the universe and you say, oh, which they are?
No, just...
They're better.
No.
The quality is the best.
I'm not... No, but probably.
Sounds very
Honestly, at the moment in the forwards, I'm going Queensland all day
okay.
right now
Yeah.
because of the...
Yeah, you're in form.
Just
like
right now.
the storyline, everything's going your way.
If you know
should
what,
win.
if Trent Loiero wasn't there, if it was Carrigan, I'm picking Queensland. Maybe I'll go New South Wales with Loiero there. I just don't think that they do great on the
Wow.
field. Yeah, sure, but everything else, I just don't,
Okay.
I can't see it with Loiero.
That's fair.
But then the backs, come on, man, this is nearly the best 1-7 we've ever seen of all time. You could argue that's the best 1-7 of all time.
You think it's gotten better without Moses? With Luai there?
For the way they play, possibly. I really like that deft touch from Luai. People give shit to him, but I love it.
Short kicking game is elite.
Short kicking game, it's grown every game. Every year he's improving. No, they don't get better. Because I like the double kickers. I like the long kicking game from both.
Yeah.
I think it just takes so much pressure off.
It was impressive.
If they
the
had
6 and
Tedesco
7.
there, that's the best back line of all time in Origin.
Watch Dylan Edwards come out, but
I know he does it. He silences critics, but
yeah.
nah, he's too safe.
That's another one. If I'm going to pick a rogue man of the match, Dylan Edwards.
I like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we end there, bro.
I think so too. 2-1 Queensland. Shake on it. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, left me hanging. Anyone watching on YouTube, look what he's done.
Good luck.
Thank you, mate. Queensland 2-1. Gotcha! Gotcha
Shit.
live.
Shit. Got me. Being too nice.
Oh, it'll be nice.
Being
It'll be
too
good.
nice.
No, you're just respectful. Bit of respect.
It is a bit of it is.
It'll be a great game.
It's mate versus mate. It's state versus state. Let's keep it respectful. For everyone going out there, please enjoy yourselves.
If you're going to fight, make sure they know you're going to hit them. No king hits. Go straight up.
No Max King
one-on-one.
hits. No Max King hits.
One-on-one in front.
Let's just say don't fight.
No fights. Sorry, no violence.
Let's all be respectful.
Yep.
Except
respectful.
Except for those Queensland dogs. Fucking us. Come here.
Once again, if you'll be in Brisbane on Origin night, because obviously Game 3 is in Sydney.
It is.
Game 3, 9th of July, the decider. Head to our Instagram, follow the prompts to enter our Caxton Street Brewing Co. Watch Party giveaway. Adrian, have a very successful week this week. And next week, have a very good every other day apart from Wednesday evening from 8 p.m. till about 10:30 p.m. I hope it's a very good night, but I hope Queensland win.
And Hayden, I wish you also a very successful week this week. I wish you...
Oh, do you? Oh, I don't wish you success on Friday when Broncos
No. You've had your piece, mate.
Damn.
You've had your piece. I haven't finished. I said I wish you a very successful week, barring Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Damn.
I'm going to give you a 2-hour window there.
Okay.
And then next week, I wish you the best week possible. It is your 30th birthday week.
Yes.
Many memories that you and I share, many to come. I'm very happy that I can tell you that I love you every day. Well, not every day, every episode,
Every
I
episode?
suppose.
No, it's every day.
But next Wednesday, I wish you nothing but extremely bad luck, and I hope
Not in life, but in NRL support.
In NRL support, and I hope we absolutely smashes.
Okay. Love you, mate.
Love you, bye.